In a world where everyone is in a hurry, true courage often hides behind the smallest of faces. Meet Usman, an ordinary boy. It was just another Tuesday afternoon. Usman was walking home from school, thinking about his homework and the evening ahead. Suddenly, the rhythmic sound of the city was broken by a commotion. A large crowd had gathered at the edge of the busy road. Usman stopped. He could feel the tension in the air. People were whispering, but no one was moving toward the center of the circle. Through the gaps in the crowd, he saw him. A man in a sharp business suit lay motionless on the hot asphalt. The sight was heartbreaking. While the man struggled, others simply stood by, their phones out, filming the scene instead of helping. Usman felt a wave of fear. He was just a child. What could he possibly do that these adults couldn't? But his heart spoke louder than his fear. Taking a deep breath, he pushed through the wall of indifferent strangers. He knelt beside the man. "Are you okay, sir?" he whispered. The man groaned in pain, his eyes clouded with shock. Usman didn't hesitate. He looked up at a nearby woman. "Please call an ambulance. Now," he shouted with unexpected authority. The traffic was backed up for blocks. Every second felt like an hour. Usman knew they couldn't stay in the middle of the road. "I need help." Usman called out to two strong-looking men. "We have to move him to the sidewalk before another car comes." Together, they carefully moved the man to safety. Usman never let go of the man's hand, offering the only comfort he could. "Stay strong," Usman whispered. "Help is coming. I'm right here with you." His voice was a steady anchor in the chaos. Finally, the distant wail of sirens grew louder. The ambulance arrived, its red and blue lights flashing against the storefronts. Paramedics rushed out, taking over with professional efficiency. Usman stepped back, his job done, his heart still racing. As the ambulance doors closed and it sped away, the crowd began to disperse. No one thanked the boy. No one noticed him. Usman simply wiped his dusty hands on his trousers, adjusted his backpack, and continued his walk home in the fading light. The next morning at school, the atmosphere was different. All the students were gathered in the hall for a special assembly. The principal stood at the podium with a grave but proud expression. "Today, we recognize an act of extraordinary humanity," she said. When Usman's name was called, he froze. He walked to the stage, his face flushed with shyness and confusion. Then, a man stepped out from behind the curtains. He was walking with a cane, but he looked healthy and prestigious. The man took the microphone. "This child didn't just help me," he said, his voice trembling. "He gave me a second life." The entire school erupted into cheers. Usman stood there, a medal placed around his neck, finally realizing the impact of his choice. Later, a teacher asked him why he did it. Usman just smiled modestly. "I just did what anyone should do," he replied. Courage isn't the absence of fear, but the decision that something else is more important. Humanity lives in the hearts of the brave. Remember, a small act of kindness can change a life forever. Be the light in someone's darkest moment.